The AirPods Pro 3 are finally here, but are they truly worth your money? Or just another hyped-up Apple release? Apple promises perfection, but the real test is how they perform in everyday life, on noisy commutes, during workouts and long flights. I've used these as my daily drivers for weeks, pushing them through every scenario to see if they live up to the Pro name and price. Today we'll break down their performance, reliability, and real-world value, beyond the spec sheet and shiny packaging. Let's dive in and see if the AirPods Pro 3 are a genuine leap forward or just another incremental update. At first glance, the AirPods Pro 3 look almost identical to their predecessors. Apple's signature minimalist aesthetic is still front and center, and you'd be forgiven for mistaking the new model for the last one if you just glanced at them on a table. The familiar white finish, the compact case, and the instantly recognizable earbud shape all return, reinforcing Apple's commitment to a design language that's become iconic in the world of wireless audio. Apple's sticking with the tried-and-true design, clearly prioritizing consistency and brand identity over radical change. For many, this is a comfort. There's a certain reassurance in knowing exactly what you're getting, and the AirPods Pro 3 deliver that in spades. Look a little closer though, and you'll spot some subtle refinements. The stems are a bit shorter, giving the earbuds a sleeker profile, and the case is noticeably slimmer, making it even easier to slip into a pocket or bag. There's also a new programmable button on the case, letting you customize controls for a more personal experience, something power users will appreciate. Still, Apple hasn't addressed some long-standing complaints. The same glossy white plastic is back, which, while undeniably sleek, is still prone to picking up scratches with everyday use. And if you were hoping for new color options to match your style, you'll be disappointed. White remains the only choice. On the bright side, comfort remains a highlight. Apple now includes an extra small ear tip, making the fit more inclusive and secure for a wider range of ear shapes. Whether you have small ears or just struggle to find earbuds that stay put, this thoughtful addition makes a real difference. I wore them for hours at a time, from long work sessions to intense workouts, and never once felt any discomfort or pressure. The lightweight build and soft silicone tips make them easy to forget you're even wearing them, which is exactly what you want from premium earbuds. The case is as pocket-friendly as ever, supporting both MagSafe and USB-C charging for maximum convenience. The built-in Find My speaker is a lifesaver if you ever misplace your earbuds, emitting a loud chime to help you track them down quickly. But while the design is undeniably functional and refined, it doesn't exactly turn heads. In a world where competitors are experimenting with bold colors, unique shapes, and flashy finishes, Apple's approach feels almost too safe, like they're playing not to lose, rather than to win. In a market full of bold new looks and creative design choices, Apple's relentless refinement is starting to feel a bit too familiar. The AirPods Pro 3 blend in rather than stand out, especially when placed next to more adventurous rivals. So, while the build quality is solid and comfort is top tier, there's little innovation in aesthetics. If you love the classic AirPods look, you'll be right at home. But if you're craving something fresh, you might be left wanting more. Sound quality is where the AirPods Pro 3 shine. The new drivers deliver richer, more detailed audio with punchy bass and clear mids and highs. Apple's adaptive EQ ensures a consistent, pleasant sound for most listeners. Spatial audio is more immersive than ever, especially for movies and supported music. However, Bluetooth limitations remain, no true lossless audio, and audiophiles may crave more. For daily use, the sound is dynamic and enjoyable, but if you want the absolute best fidelity, you'll need to look elsewhere. Still, for most people, these are some of the best-sounding wireless earbuds you can buy. It's a big step up from previous generations. The AirPods Pro 3 truly shine when you take them out into the real world. Whether you're working remotely from a bustling coffee shop or catching up on podcasts during your daily commute, these earbuds adapt seamlessly to your environment. They're designed for people on the move, making everyday tasks more enjoyable and less stressful. The active noise cancellation is nothing short of impressive. It effortlessly blocks out the constant hum of airplane engines, the chatter of crowded streets, and even the unpredictable noise of public transport. You can focus on your music, calls, or audiobooks without distraction, no matter where you are. Transparency mode is even more natural than before, letting you stay connected to your surroundings. You can order coffee, chat with a friend, or go for a jog in the park and still hear what's happening around you, all without needing to take the earbuds out. The new adaptive transparency feature is a game-changer for city life. It reacts instantly to sudden loud sounds like sirens, construction, or honking cars, dampening them so you're not startled or overwhelmed. This makes walking through busy streets or crossing intersections much safer and more comfortable. When it comes to connectivity, the AirPods Pro 3 are in a league of their own within the Apple ecosystem. Pairing is instant, and switching between your iPhone, iPad, and MacBook happens automatically and reliably. You can start a call on your phone, then jump to a video meeting on your laptop without missing a beat. The addition of the swipe gesture for volume control is a welcome upgrade. It's intuitive, responsive, and finally gives you precise control over your audio without reaching for your device. However, if you're using these with non-Apple devices, the experience is noticeably limited. You lose out on seamless device switching, spatial audio, and many of the customization options that make AirPods Pro 3 special. For Android or Windows users, the AirPods Pro 3 become just another pair of wireless earbuds, missing out on the features that set them apart. The magic really fades outside the Apple universe. But if you're invested in Apple's ecosystem, the integration, convenience, and performance of the AirPods Pro 3 are simply unmatched, making them an essential companion for daily life. Battery life is solid, over 6 hours with ANC on, and the case adds about 8 hours total. Quick charging gives you an hour of playback in just 5 minutes. MagSafe, key wireless, and USB-C charging are all supported. Some competitors last longer, but Apple's battery estimates are accurate and reliable. The main downside: batteries aren't user-replaceable, so expect some decline after a couple of years. This is common for all wireless earbuds, but it's worth considering at this price. For most users, battery life won't be a deal-breaker. Here's the bottom line. After spending time with the AirPods Pro 3, it's clear they're designed to impress, especially if you're already invested in the Apple ecosystem. These earbuds bring a lot to the table, but they're not perfect for everyone. Let's start with the pros. The AirPods Pro 3 deliver best-in-class noise cancellation, making them ideal for blocking out distractions whether you're commuting, working, or just relaxing at home. The sound quality is fantastic, with rich bass and crisp highs that make music and podcasts a joy to listen to. Seamless Apple integration means features like automatic device switching, spatial audio, and hands-free Siri work flawlessly. Plus, the lightweight design and soft ear tips provide excellent comfort for hours of use. The new volume swipe gesture is a small but meaningful upgrade, letting you adjust sound without reaching for your phone. Pairing is nearly instant, and the connection remains rock solid, making daily use truly effortless. But there are some drawbacks. The design, while iconic, is starting to feel a bit dated compared to newer competitors. Battery life is decent but not class-leading, so heavy users may find themselves reaching for the charger more often. And if you're on Android, you'll miss out on many of the smart features that make these earbuds special. The price tag is definitely on the higher side, which might be hard to justify if you're not using an iPhone. Plus, the non-replaceable batteries mean that after a couple of years, you may need to replace the whole unit, which impacts long-term value. When it comes to the competition, Sony's WF-1000XM6 stands out with better audio customization and longer battery life. If you value tweaking your sound or want earbuds that last longer between charges, Sony might be the better pick. However, Sony can't match the seamless experience you get when you're using AirPods Pro 3 with other Apple devices. If you're deep in Apple's world, these are a meaningful upgrade and likely the best choice. The convenience and integration are hard to beat, and you'll appreciate the improvements in sound and usability. On the other hand, if you want more customization, longer battery life, or use Android, there are better value options out there. Brands like Samsung, Jabra, and Sony all offer compelling alternatives that might suit your needs better. So, are the AirPods Pro 3 worth it for you? It really depends on your priorities, whether you value seamless Apple integration or want more flexibility and value for your money. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments which features matter most to you, and if you think the AirPods Pro 3 are worth the investment. If this review helped you, make a choice, hit that like button and subscribe to Mr. E-Tech for more honest reviews. It really helps the channel grow. And hey, share this video with a friend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.